Welcome to the Battle Zone. It's the Animated Wrestling League Strong and Free from the Greater Toronto area.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is being contested under high-speed rules. Introducing first the kid who won the ring from his studio, Augments, representing All Elite Wrestling, Colt, Cabana.
As you see a summary of the high-speed rules in the AWL, Colt Boom Boom Cabana faces a fellow, technically, still AEW employee in a match for two men, both looking for their first win in the Animated Wrestling League. Welcome to the AWL, the Animated Wrestling League. Please subscribe so you never ever miss a match from the pinnacle of animated wrestling. Mostly because I think I'm the only one still doing this on YouTube. I should also mention that this is a non-title match.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring, representing the United Empire. He is the reigning Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Fletcher.
Both of these men coming into this match 0-2 in the Animated Wrestling League. 0 wins and 2 losses. By the high-speed rules, they could both walk out of this 0-3, or somebody could walk out with their first win in this league. And as Kyle Fletcher is currently holding the Ring of Honor World Television Championship, as you see, he has a reputation to maintain, and he's going to do that right now. Colt Boom Boom Cabana versus Kyle Fletcher, with only 5 minutes on the clock. Tonight in the main event, it's a 6-way scramble match for the Canadian National Championship. New champion guaranteed to be crowned. 1, this match might be over already. 2, kick out after the pile driver. In our semi-final match, the Wasteland War Party defend the AWL Joshi Tag Team Championship against the ladies of Lucha in a Wasteland War. The AWL World Tag Team Title #1 contendership on the line. T49P versus the Augments. And coming up next, Ophidan, the Master of Snake Style, is back in the Animated Wrestling League. He faces off against a man who will be competing in Best of the Super Juniors this year. It's Ninja Mack. All that to come in the Animated Wrestling League tonight. Please subscribe. Colt Cabana successfully avoids an attack there, and he's going for his signature submission maneuver, the Billy Goat's Curse. That sort of weird inverted Boston Crab. But a great counter by Kyle Fletcher, grabbing the ankle of Cabana and following up with a clothesline and another one. Going to try and chain together a combination here. Catches the leg sweep with 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Remember, there's no time calls in a high-speed rules match, so the wrestlers have to rely on their timing. Duality driver. 1, 2, kick out. Taking inspiration from all across Japan here is Kyle Fletcher of the United Empire, and going for a second spinning tombstone pile driver. We saw him rely on that a little bit earlier. And this time it's for the 1, 2, 3 with 3:18 still on the clock. Kyle Fletcher finally has a win in the Animated Wrestling League. You take a look at that again, that spinning tombstone pile driver. You disorient your opponent, then you drop him right on his head, and that's enough for the 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Kyle Fletcher.
And just like that, the Aussie Arrow is on the win column. He has a win in the Animated Wrestling League. Colt Cabana now down to 0-3. But the Ring of Honor World Television Champion saves a little bit of face in the Animated Wrestling League. Up next, 2 generations of great professional wrestling athletes are going to clash for the first time ever.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, the venomous Vine of 2029, the Master of Snake Style, Colt
Okay, I just have to level with everybody. I feel your pain. I don't know what I'm looking at here. This looks like the Cobra Supernova. This looks like one of the greatest heroes the Chikaraverse ever saw. But that's not the last Ophidian that we saw in the dying days of Chikara. We saw the Jewel of the Crucible. We saw one of the greatest fallen heroes of all time, and I don't know who I'm looking at right now. We shall have to see whether or not the serpent has shed his dark skin.
And his opponent, making his way from a village in Houston, Texas, Ninja Mack.
We are less than 48 hours away from the beginning of one of my favorite tournaments of the year, Best of the Super Juniors, and we know that this man, Ninja Mack, will be competing in the B block with a who's who of professional wrestling. We've got Doki, Dragon Daya from Dragon Gate's going to be there, Driller Maloney, Francisco Akira, Hiromu Takahashi, the face of junior heavyweight wrestling, the Time Splitter, Kushida, Robbie Eagles, Sho, and Taiji Shimori will all be in the B block. And you know what? There's some good looking names in the A block as well from around the wrestling world. So this match very much a warm-up affair for Ninja Mack going into really one of the biggest opportunities of his life. Bang the gong, we are on. Ophidan immediately, that legendary body agency of the man, the myth, the legend, the serpent, the snake, the traitor, the hero, the avatar, the protector. He has been everything to everyone for many, many years. He is a former Chikara, I hate to say this, he is a former Chikara Campeón de Parejas as part of the Irish whip there. Drop down, cartwheel into the drop kick. He is a former Chikara, one half of the Campeones de Parejas alongside Amasis, who he betrayed and eventually injured. That was not good. He was a former Chikara King of Trios, one of the last King of Trios. And again, that's more Crucible shit. I don't want to talk about Crucible shit. I mean, it was a wonderful story, and I wish we'd gotten a chance to see it play out. Ninja Mack, springboard, Huracan Rana, down to the outside, and that will reset the count, just barely. We've got a 20 count on the outside here in the Animated Wrestling League. DDT. Standard AWL rules in effect. This is not, I repeat, not a high-speed rules match. Ophidan is going to be looking for that Ophidian Death Grip and the Egyptian Destroyer. Ninja Mack is going to be looking for anything from his plethora of high fly and offense. These two, I think honestly, it's a great styles matchup. They say styles make matches, but sometimes in wrestling, you just want to see two of the best at the same style go at it and see who is the better man, or the better snake, or the better ninja, as it were. Ninja Mack is mostly known for his time in Pro Wrestling Noah, where he is a former GHC Openweight Hardcore Champion, a former GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion as well. He has also worked for Ring of Honor, teaming up with, slithering out of the ring there. Teaming up as the Mack attack with Rodney Mack. Oof! Drop down right into the top turnbuckle. A modified snake eyes, if you will. Ninja Mack, originally trained by Booker T. Check this out. Backflip into a German suplex that is unnecessary yet pretty awesome. And another German. He's also got some Lucha Libre experience around the world, working with AAA briefly in 2021. An internationally trained, internationally traveled junior heavyweight megastar, Ninja Mack. Collar and elbow tie up here. Snapmare, takedown, and another dropkick. And elephant in the room, and that's probably the wrong animal to use here. A guy with this body shape should not be this agile, yet he is. Up, down, and all around. Another Hurricane Rana, trying to out-Rana Ophidan the Cobra. Since the end of Chikara, Ophidan's mostly moved into making gear, making wrestling gear. Good to see him stepping back into the ring for this league. Up, down, and again, look at that! Just a head scissors throw. Not going for the cover here, Ninja Mack. He's thinking something big and painful. 630 senton for the 1-2 kick out. Oh no, he cannot hit anything from that far away. Yes, he can. Oh, damn. Almost did. Unbelievable. Wait a minute, this is the Ophidan death grip. The Ophidan death grip locked in. That could be the end of this match. Oh no, back elbow escape. Luckily, Ninja Mack, even though he just got dragged down to the canvas by Ophidan, very much still in this matchup. Up, down, and this time into almost a Kamigoye there, but no, blocked. I don't know what he was thinking of. Oh, Ophidan flying, a flying serpent. Whether he shed the darkness or not,
5 minutes elapsed. 5 remain.
It is beautiful to watch this man wrestle. Oh, is that a tap? No, he's struggling. He's not tapping out. He's saying no, 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 no. Ninja Mack not tapping out yet. The referee checking. No, Ninja Mack once again able to escape the Ophidan death grip. Oh, no, he got caught this time. Is that going to be a powerbomb counter? Yes, it is. Ophidan needs to start thinking of something different here. Now using the ropes and the ring itself as an ally. Elbow strike. The capacity crowd here in the greater Toronto area going nuts for this. The head honcho of the head scissors. Ninja Mack. Oh! Cork! Screw! 1, 2. I think he calls that the Ninja Bomb. Even though it's not a power bomb, it works. And down goes Ophidan. Ninja Mack picking up a much-needed win as he prepares to enter Best of the Super Juniors. Oh, I get to see this guy versus Dragon Daya.
Here is your winner, Ninja Mack.
Makasenshi. Taikai de. Ganbatte kudasai. Do your best in the tournament. Ninja Mack. Now, every match left tonight has championship implications. And we're starting in the World Tag Team Division.
American Dream.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a tag team match. The right is on the line. Introducing first, making their way to the ring, from the United States of America, and the Dominion of Canada. Tag team combination of the Arab American Dream, Ophidan, the most Canadian man in the world, is Canada. Currently, they are the #1 ranked in the AWL Best 4, T4-9T.
#1 rank in the AWL Best 4, looking to defend that position tonight in what is always a busy time for the tag teams coming up toward the end of the season. We try to get everybody who's in the Best 4, we try to give them their opportunity, but who is going to get House Classic first? We're going to find out right here, right now. All we need now are some bad guys.
And their opponents, making their way to the ring, from the laboratory, accompanied by their creator, Dr. Jigoku, tag team combination of Project Tetsu 3.0, Jigoku Destroy. Together they are the Augments. Currently they are number 3 ranked in the AWL Best Ball.
At the end of this match, a contest against Mack Classic 2, the AWL Tag Team Champions of the World, awaits. It wasn't that long ago that the Augments held what they called Tag Team Supremacy, being the first faction in the history of the Animated Wrestling League. And remember, we're in Season 22 here. First faction to ever hold the Men's and Women's Tag Team Championship simultaneously. Speaking of the women, Dr. Jigoku will also have one of his female augments in our main event tonight, where we will crown a new AWL Canadian National Champion. So possibly a busy and fruitful night for the bastardizations of the mad sciences that we know as the Augments. But not if Team 49th Parallel has anything to say about it. It's going to be Hassan starting us off against Project Tetsu. Two legends of the Animated Wrestling League, two of our longest tenured talent. Taking a quick look at the win-loss records applicable in this match. Hassan comes into this match in the 100-win club. 112 wins and 98 losses. Ratio of +14. Project Tetsu, on the other hand, enters this match looking to join the 100-win club. 99 wins and 61 losses, +38. So more victories for Hassan, but a better winning percentage for Project Tetsu. The Iron Project has been upgraded a couple of times since his initial appearance back in, I want to say I think he's a Season 0 original, isn't he? I think he is, yeah. 14 minutes now remaining. We're a minute into the match, and so far it's been mostly augment offense. As we see the first tag of the contest, Hassan choosing not to make a tag here. These teams have been very successful so far this season as tag teams. The Augments have had 7 tag team matches this season, and they have won 4 of them. T49P, they've had 4 tag team matches, and they've won 3. So a better win-loss ratio for T49P, but more tag team experience this season for the Augments. And face first goes Jigoku Destroy, the only augment that doesn't fit the Project X naming convention that Dr. Jigoku loves to use. He is so proud of his favorite toy. Hang on, cover off the perfect flex, broken up by Kid Canada, saving the match for the team from the 49th Parallel. And if you don't know, if you're not up on your geography, the 49th Parallel, that's the border between the United States and Canada. So this transcontinental team, that's a natural name for them. Jigoku Destroy, 140 wins, another member of the 100-win club, to 78 losses, ratio of +62. So while I absolutely believe that Hassan and T49P can do this, can win this match, this is an uphill struggle against some of the best that this league has ever seen. And Paradigm Shift catches him out of nowhere. Very close to the ropes, however. One. Oh, and a very fast, you saw the speed there. Very fast breakup by Jigoku Destroy. Hassan finally makes the tag to the most Canadian man in the world. He has maple syrup in his veins, and he craps poutine. He's the most Canadian man in the world. You have to repeat things 5 times, or he cannot physically hear you. He's the most Canadian man in the world. He is layered for all weathers, at all times, in all seasons, even when he's just taking a shower. He's the most Canadian man in the world. Bionic Elbows, a tribute to the original American Dream from the Arab American Dream. And, okay, I talk a lot about quick tags in and out to keep your opponent off balance. That's about as quick as it gets. In, one move, out. And there's a very Canadian leg drop. But, I mean, that's not a cover. That's just, you put your leg across the guy's throat. You got no cover to the shoulders. You got no weight on the torso. Not even going to wave the referee over to start counting, I don't think. I mean, who drops a leg in wrestling, honestly? Well, Mack Classic does it sometimes. It's cool when he does it. Now, wait a minute. We got a stretch here. Going to go for the elevated abdominal stretch. One of the holds he learned in the Stu Hart dungeon. Stretch him like Stu would do. Hey, kid, let me show you something. We use a phrase that triggers PTSD for every dungeon graduate. About 10.5 minutes and into a cover. Dead center, but Jigoku Destroy in perfectly, possibly snapping the ankle of Kid Canada. Reinforced wrestling boots, and now Dr. Jigoku getting involved in this. The hell is he do? Uh-oh. Project Tetsu rising to his feet. On the outside, he violates the laws of physics to return to the wrestling ring. And hits. He's going for his signature fall forward power bomb. Into the cover. 1, 2. No, just barely.
5 minutes have elapsed. 10 remain.
Vintage Project Tetsu, the fall forward power bomb. A second away from a victory here. Right hand and swinging lariat. And now the... Oh, again, smartly not considering that a cover. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family knows better than... Oh, what is this? No, reversal, inverted DDT. And tag made to the Arab American Dream. Kid Canada sneaking out of a few situations here. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Kid Canada trying to come back from a tough loss. Complete Canadian national champion. Cashed in on Will Ospreay at the Golden War. Came up short. And didn't even get a single fall. 2 falls to nil, 1 by countout. From the guy who's kind of been our local master of the 2 out of 3 falls match. So I genuinely feel sorry for him, to be honest. But a win here gets him right back in title contention. It's time for the tag team belts. 1, 2, kick out. And what's going on here? Project Tetsu starting to show... Oh, swing and a miss on the illegal man. But no, oh! A headbutt from the man with a big metal helmet for a face. And to the back of the head as well. Kid Canada going to be out for a minute. These wrestlers are incredibly tough. They can take more damage than any human being should be able to take. But there are human limits. That's what Dr. Jigoku believes in his projects. That's why he believes that his augmented wrestlers are, in his words, superior to mere fallible, breakable human beings. And considering he's got 2 members of the 100-win club, he's had tag team supremacy, he's got 2 former AWL Grand Champions in his stable. Right here, you're looking at them. Oh no, up and down. Jigoku Destroy also holds the record for the most title defenses in a single reign of the AWL Grand Championship with 10, V10, a title that he shares with Black Tiger Justice. And a cover here, 1. Jigoku Destroy is also a Grand Slam champion in the Animated Wrestling League. Project Tetsu, a Triple Crown champion, who's now and this is how he did it. Hisatsuwaza. Oh, the Tetsu driver. 1, no. That's why it's so important to have a good tag team partner in your corner. If Ophidan not been there, I guarantee you this match would be over. Project Tetsu has been the Grand Champion. He's been the Tag Team Champion. He's been the Intercontinental Champion. Triple Crown. Kid Canada, a Grand Slam champion in his own right. Grand Champion, Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Canadian National Champion, and going for the Canadian, no! Just too big of an opponent for the Canadian Destroyer. 1, 2, again Hassan, who is also a Grand Slam champion. This is an all-star match. By any way you slice it, this is an all-star match. We got 2 members of the 100 Win Club. We've got Grand Champions. We've got Triple Crown Champions. We got a Canadian Destroyer! But too close to the enemy corner, I think. Just a boot. And I think Project Tetsu got kicked by his own partner there, but it still broke the cover. That's what the referee is looking for. As T49P holds the high ground, is he about to do something stupid? Yes, he is. Tope, Suicida, crossbody. That's how he became a great champion. Kid Canada needs only win the Oshogatsu Taikai next year, the New Year's tournament, to become only the second ever 5-star champion. Hassan only needs to hold the Canadian national title to become a Grand Slam champion, as he is an Oshogatsu Taikai winner in the past. 20 count on the outside, plenty of time remaining. Fall forward powerbomb. No, not a fall forward powerbomb. Oh, Jesus Christ, into the turnbuckle.
10 minutes of the match. 5 remaining.
Sorry, into the ring post. That's even worse. That's just a hollow beam of steel. The count continues. Vertical suplex, letting him think about it. Back elbow strike. Oh no, not again. What's he gonna do? Where's he gonna send it? This time. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's gonna snap his spine in 2. That is not a padded crowd barricade. That's a freaking bike rack. 16 and a diving tag saves the match. Desperation, Ricky DeRobert style tag there. Project Tetsu and Hassan up. Oh, jeez. That guy had to be 10 feet in the air. These wrestlers, if there's one thing a wrestler knows, it's how to take a fall, but there's no way to protect yourself when you just get yeeted into the air like that. 1, 2. Trademark one of the Usos, I think. Tag made. Jigoku destroy. And we got 2 Grand Slam champions going at it. Up and down. Pick him up, put him down, make it hurt. That's what Jigoku Destroy's been doing since Season 2 of the Animated Wrestling League. So 2 Season 2 veterans in the ring, 2 Season 0 originals on the outside. Uh-oh. Now, remind you, the legal combatant is Hassan, and Kid Canada's been literally hung out to dry. Wait a minute, what's he gonna do? No. Not gonna push it. We're going to 3 minutes now. Bionic elbow for the 1 to the Bionic Man. 2, kick out. Now, take a look at the positioning here in the ring. Jigoku Destroy trapped on the T49P side of the ring, across that invisible hypotenuse between the neutral corners. Boom! Forearm strike, that all-American elbow right to the face. And again, keeping the enemy on your side of the ring. Tag Kogeki opportunity. We're going to see it. What do they got? Simple but effective. Boom! That's a fleshy fist and a Canadian crunch. The Canadian crunch. And what's left of Kid Canada crawls for the cover. Not even a 1 count as Tetsu.
There are 2 hits remaining.
Tetsu saving the day for his team. Fireman's carry takeover by the Canadian. They've got firemen in Canada, believe it or not. Uh-oh, steps through for the most Canadian move from the most Canadian man. Sharpshooter, that's it. Referee calls it the sharpshooter. as it has done so many times in Canada, leading to victory.
Here are your winners, T49P.
T49P versus the Classics? That is going to be, I'll say it, a slobber knocker. Semi-final match, our first of 2 title matches tonight. It's about to get weird in here.
The following tag team contest is a Wasteland War match for the Animated Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Championship.
Joya, who over the last couple of weeks has saved herself, at least for the moment, from Botsumania, looking to climb to the top of the mountain in women's tag team wrestling. That's how fast your fortunes can change in the Animated Wrestling League. But every win counts. And now, here comes death, destruction, pain, and a surprising amount of leather as well. The Wasteland War Party. The non-binary nightmare, Max the Impaler on your left. Heidi Howitzer on your right. And there you see the rules of the Wasteland War. No tags, no pinfalls, no DQ, no ring out, elimination rules, 30-minute time limit, and it is knockout and submission only. The referee's only job is to determine when a wrestler has quit or when their body has quit for them. Twice, this team have defended in a Wasteland War. They are undefeated in their signature match. They are undefeated in tag team wrestling this season. Wasteland War Party, 9-0 going into this. We now go to ringside for the official introductions.
Introducing first the challenger. They are the #1 ranked in the AWL Best 4. Joya and Tormenta del Fuego. The ladies of Lucha. And their opponents, they are the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Champions, making their 3rd title defense, the Wasteland War Party. This is an officially sanctioned Joshi Tag Team Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, the AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Commissioner Joey Augments in charge.
We have already seen what the Wasteland War Party will put their bodies through, what they'll put their opponents' bodies through in order to defend those tag team titles. Bang the gong, we are on. Sling Blade to start us off, Joya with a drop kick. And so far, the ladies of Lucha, who are motivated by the fact that any champion, regardless of win-loss record, is immune from Botsumania. So Joya, she's only a couple of losses away from being back in the danger zone. If she were AWL Joshi Tag Team Champion, she would be safe. She would be immune. Vertical suplex. Now look at this. Very interesting. Not exactly an elbow strike in the corner, almost scraping your arm. And I don't know what those gloves of the Knockout Queen Lupe Peligro are made out of, but scraping across the face of Heidi Howitzer. Very impressive. Everything in a wrestling ring is a choice. Sometimes you're improvising, sometimes you're kind of yes-anding your own health, but every single move, every single technique, every single tactic allows the match to start to take shape, and it will help determine who wins and loses. Already, just over a minute in, we've got our first weapon introduced, and that looks like a freaking sledgehammer. That is Molnir, as far as the Wasteland Warriors are concerned. They're not actual Vikings. Oh, look at that! Drop toe hold to escape the sledgehammer shot. Take note if Triple H ever decides to come out of retirement. Please don't. I don't want you to die in the ring. I don't want anybody to die in the ring. Oh, you heard the thud. Max the Impaler, they have that hammer and they are wailing away on Joya. Nice looking spear inside the ring by the Knockout Queen. And actually, it's been a while since we've remembered that Lupe Peligro, a former AWL Joshi champion, got a submission hold in the ring as well. A half Boston Crab, not enough this early in the contest to eliminate one half of the Wasteland War Party. And vertical suplex, oh, right across the knee. Meanwhile on the outside, oh no. Powerbomb right into the steel superstar, oh Jesus. A double whammy on the outside. Remember, you can knock somebody out on the outside of the ring, and there goes that sledgehammer. Oh, jewel cutter by Joya. Slap on a hold, get a submission, or work on the double team. That works too. It's an elimination match. Massive advantage. Whoever gets the first fall, or the first elimination, I should say. There are no pinfalls here. Up, down, all around, and into that tombstone pile driver. Is that where Fletcher got the idea? Probably where Fletcher got the idea. Oh, backdrop driver. So far, this has been fairly even, despite the obvious size, weight, and power advantage that the Wasteland War Party has in this match. Tag Team Championship on the line here. We are finishing semi-final and main event with the women. With the Joshi division. Uh-oh, up. Wait a minute, that's a mistake. That's a strategic error. Lupe Peligro. High cross body block. Pulls it off, but another sledgehammer shot. They seem to be going after Joya, trying to crack the jewel of Lucha Libre. Wasteland versus Mexico in this contest. For the Tag Team Championship of the World, coming up next, the Canadian National Championship. After Kid Canada unsuccessfully cashed it in, it is declared vacant. And therefore, springboard drop kick. That's usually a knockout blow, but I don't think she got all of it. The knockout blow not connecting. The Canadian National title switches from the men's division to the women's division. And by AWL rules, we must have a 6-way scramble match. And the AWL commissioners put together a hell of a roster for that match, as you saw earlier. We will hopefully be able to get into that in some detail once this match reaches its inevitable conclusion. Our camera bots giving you a good shot of our crowd there, as we try to keep all active wrestlers in the camera shot at all times. That's going to be everybody tonight. Everybody's legal all the time. I'm still surprised we've only seen that one weapon come into play, but this time in the hands of the Luchadoras. What is Lady Howitzer made of?
25 remaining.
5 minutes into that 30-minute time limit. I doubt it will come up, but in the event of a time limit draw, titles remain with the champions. That's considered a successful title defense. That's not what the Wasteland War Party want. They invented these Wasteland rules specifically because there were too many time limit draws in the tag team title matches over the last season or so. They wanted something where they could decisively end their opponent. Oh, not again. This time into the crowd barricade, into that bike rack. Meanwhile, look in the ring. Belly to belly, overhead release, suplex. And again with that damn sledgehammer. Is that thing made out of uru? Wait, submission opportunity in the ring here. Looks like a face lock. Trying to rip the jawbone off of Heidi Howitzer. Does not complete the hold. Looking for another tombstone. That's a knockout possibility. But Joya now, oh, beautiful German. Did you see that bridge? Excellently executed. As the Luchadoras hold the high ground. The War Party holds the power. Tope con hero down to the outside. Max the Impaler makes their way into the ring and now going for a submission here. A simple camel clutch submission. Unfortunately, the knockout queen, Lupe Pelitro. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody just got eliminated. I don't know who.
Heidi Howitzer has been eliminated.
Well, that answers that question. Knocked out on the outside by the Luchadora. And we won tables. We got tables. The crowd enthusiastic for this. Max the Impaler at a massive disadvantage here. Shots to the head, unprotected. No intelligent defense. Sling blade. Drop kick, clear, and that's it! We have new tag team champions. The referee calls that a knockout. 2 knockouts. Both for Joya of all people.
Here are your winners. And the new animated wrestling Joshi Tag Team Champions, the ladies of Lucha.
A 9-match winning streak snapped, and we have new champs. It's a who's who of the AWL Joshi division, with the Canadian national title on the line.
The following contest is a 6-way scramble match for the Amateur Wrestling League Canadian National Championship.
New champion guaranteed. This is your main event.
Introducing first, making over to the ring from Transylvania, representing Monster Union, the lethal lycanthrope, Wild Thing.
Desperation is the mother of violence. As I said earlier, champions are immune from Botsumania. Wild Thing and her tag team partner Neko Musume are both in the danger zone. Wild Thing mathematically locked in the zone. She cannot escape just by winning matches. Neko Musume, the cat daughter, on the other hand, she can get out of this on her own, but a championship would guarantee her safety for this season and would send the Joshi division into chaos.
Introducing next, also representing Monster Union, fighting out in the realm of the Gold Card, Neko Musume.
So we do have one intact tag team in this 6-way scramble match. It's 5 falls to a finish. Every woman, cat, dog, dragon, rabbit for herself. And now a woman who is in more trouble than she was a few minutes ago.
Introducing next, making her way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, she is the Enjoy Wrestling Champion, the Ephemeral Queen, Edith Surreal.
Edith Surreal bringing her title belt to the ring for the first time. Bit of self-motivation perhaps, because with Joya's victory in the tag team title match and her now immunity from Botsumania, Edith Surreal is officially on the bubble. She is the next lowest win-loss record after Monster Union. Edith Surreal 5-11 in the Animated Wrestling League, a champion on the American Independent circuit. But that's the level of competition we have here in the Animated Wrestling League. Check out Enjoy Wrestling if you're looking for something a little more progressive, a little more inclusive in your wrestling. Enjoy might be what you're looking for. Almost all their stuff's on YouTube. You can find it, I promise. Now we're moving up the win-loss rankings a little bit.
Introducing next, making her way to the ring from New Orleans, representing
Usa-chan, a former AWL Joshi and Joshi Tag Team Champion. Representing True Love, unfortunately, because of the rules of this scramble match, her girlfriend Betty Bubbles not able to be at ringside tonight, though I'm sure Betty is looking from backstage. It's going to be a sellout of the curtain, I promise you. Usa-chan on the plus side of the win-loss ranking. 39-29 plus 10. But that doesn't hold a candle one of the top wrestlers in the whole damn league.
Introducing next, making her with the ring from the creatures of Rontuleria, the daughter of the dragon,
Dragoness! 57 wins, 43 losses, plus 14. Makes her the second highest ranked woman in the Animated Wrestling League, Strong and Free, and the highest ranked active competitor. We haven't seen Amy Wade, the only wrestler with higher win-loss ranking, since her one loss to Wakazaki Ai, losing the Joshi Championship. But right now, we all await as the Dragon Fire illuminates the arena, as it was in days gone by. Inheriting her father's pyro, in addition to his fascinating skin condition. Oh boy. Ooh! I forgot they do this. Ow! It's alive. Alive!
And finally, making her win the race from the laboratory, representing the Augments, Project Kaiju.
The giant monster of the Augments, looking to save the day for the team after the male Augments failed to earn a #1 contendership. Project Kaiju, this behemoth, and will be the largest woman in this match by quite some way, making her way into the ring, looking to salvage the night for the Augments and bring a title, the only title the Augments would have in this situation, into the faction, into the stable. Everybody's legal at once. Here we go. Scramble, and it's going to be the werewolf and the ephemeral queen, the dragon and the cat girl, the robot and the rabbit. And immediately, as soon as I say that, they switch dance partners. Now keep an eye. Do not expect anyone to be breaking up pinfalls here, because this is elimination rules. If your partner, if one of your opponents eliminates somebody else, that only benefits you. However, there is something that needs to be in the back of the mind of these wrestlers, and that is that anyone in this match that the eventual winner does not defeat, they get a Canadian National Championship match. So unless you come out of this six-way scramble with a clean sweep, in which case you've eliminated a good half of the Joshi division, at least in AWL Strong and Free, you know who your opponents are going to be on the road less traveled in those up to 5 title defenses that you need to guarantee a shot, in this case, at Wakazaki Ai and the Animated Wrestling League Joshi Championship. Already, Wakazaki Ai has to defend the Joshi title from a complete Contenders champion, a 2 count there on Edith Surreal, very close to an elimination. You know, the Black Tiger Queen will make the next challenge for the Joshi Championship. Big boot. Edith Surreal with a Snapmare takeover. And also another thing to keep in mind here, every pinfall is a win. Lycanthra Bomb cover for the 1, 2. Project Kaiju bounces out of position in the Lycanthra Bomb. So if you get a clean sweep here, that's 5 victories. That will shoot you up the rankings, especially for some of our women who are closer to the bottom, like Monster Union or even Surreal. They could absolutely need it. 1, 2. And yep, knew it, called it. No tag team effort here at all, and I do not blame them. Senior official Joey Bobaganoush for the famous Bobaganoush Wrestling family has the call in this main event, where he's got to keep eyes in the front, back, side, and top of his head. 1, 2. Dragonus nearly the first one eliminated. 1. I didn't even see that cover. I think it was between Monster Union. I'm going to try and keep track of this, folks. But, oh, full rotation backdrop driver on Usa-chan. 1, 2. And note that we've got 3 women here who... Oh, wait a minute. Dragon drop number 3. We've got 3 women here who were... Wait a minute. Where's the ref? The ref's checking a submission, I think. Oh, come on. That's been at least a 3 count. What's going on here? The referee back up to his feet. 1, 2. After about a 17 count, Project Kaiju kicks out. We've got 75% of the match to crown the first ever Joshi champion in Dragonus, Wild Thing, and Usa-chan. How their fates have changed since then. Taking a look at some of the records in here. Dragonus holds the record for most title defenses of a tag team belt at 4. Usagi DVT. Quick cover here on Nekamusume for the 2. No, not quite enough. And Wild Thing goes for a cover of her own. 1, 2. Yet to see an elimination. We've got some records that could be set here. Dragonus looking to become a Grand Slam champion. She's been the Joshi champion, Joshi Tag Team champion, and Intercontinental champion. Canadian title would be her 4th. Whereas, I can tell you that Neko Musume looking to become a Triple Crown champion, having been singles and tag team in the past. And of course, Usa-chan, same situation, singles and tag team championship experience, looking to become a Triple Crown champion in the Animated Wrestling League. So all to play for all of these wrestlers. And of course, you've got both members of Monster Union and Eva Surreal looking to stay out of the danger zone, protect themselves at the end of this season from having to compete in that career-ending Botsamania match. Cover 1.
5 minutes of the match. 15 remain.
Only a 2 count there. No elimination so far. We're 15 minutes into it. In the event of a time limit draw, anyone who's eliminated is eliminated. But we will have a match next week with any remaining competitors, hopefully to celebrate a new Canadian national champion. Sorry. Quick cover. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. First one out.
Nekamusume.
It was Nekamusume.
Eliminated. 1 victory to Wild.
All right, now, wait a minute. Cover off of the Dragonus drop. Right now, Wild Thing, even a clean sweep's not going to get her out of the danger zone. But eliminating her own tag team partner, I don't know if that was a good strategy, but it did work. And does give her a win, a much-needed win. Wild Thing now moving up to 28 and 45. Sorry, from 28 and 45 to 29-45. Ratio of -16 now. That is still mathematically locked in the danger zone. Wild Thing absolutely needs to win this match. And Nekamusume now very much needs Edith Surreal to lose as well. 1, 2. The Dragonus drop is not getting it done on the giant Project Tetsu. Sorry, not even Project Tetsu, Project Kaiju. Dr. Jigoku, so unoriginal in naming his monsters. Double leg takedown into the stomp. And now this is when these multi-woman matches get dangerous. Irish whip into the corner, backflip. Oh, roundhouse kick right to Edith Surreal. And Edith Surreal, not a short woman. So any kind of a kick to the face, that shows flexibility. 1, Usa-chan in trouble. 2, no, she gets out of it. Corkscrew shoulder tackle. Kaiju crash. Almost eliminating Wild Thing. As I was trying to say before the action kind of interrupted me, anytime you've got an odd number of competitors in this kind of a match, it gets weird because there's always somebody who's not occupied. Always someone who can break up a cover if they choose to. So in this case, this is a match for survival. They're not going to want to. Lycanthro Bomb! And a cover. Edith Surreal on the back bridge.
Edith Surreal has been eliminated. One victory, Project Kaiju.
So far, Kaiju and Wild Thing have wins. Dragoness and Usi-chan looking for their first. Now remember, just because you're eliminated from this match doesn't mean you will never get a shot at the Canadian National Championship. As long as the woman who pinned you doesn't win, you're still in with a chance. Full rotation on the Spicoli driver. That is inhuman. You cannot do that if you are a human being. That's why they're called Augments. But the lethal lycanthrope tornado bomb. Transylvanian tornado bomb. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Kaiju's gone.
Kaiju has been eliminated.
And we are down to the 2. 2 wins for Wild Thing now. Wild Thing with momentum. Right now, Edith Surreal mathematically guaranteed an eventual shot at the Joshi Championship, as the woman who eliminated her has just been eliminated herself. Usagi, DDT, Dragoness in trouble. 1, 2. Dragoness barely gets out of that. We're down to the most tenured members. Beautiful counter into a DDT by Usa-chan. Most tenured members of this match. Bunny hop, bunny hop, bunny hop. Unfortunately, does not connect. No water in the pool. Dragoness looking to take advantage. Dragon drop number 1. Her father's original finishing move. Dragon drop number 1 from the second generation dragon of the AWL, and she gets the win.
Wild Thing has been eliminated. One victory to the Dragoness.
And right now, these two, the last women standing, and they got 10 minutes to sort this out between them.
10 minutes to the lapse. 10 remain.
Dragon drop number 2. We've seen all 3 of her father's moves. We've seen the Dragoness drop number 1. Are we going to see it again? Yes, we are. Isasawaza. Dragoness drop. Into the cover. 1, 2, no. These two have given it everything they've got. A Triple Crown status and a Grand Slam champion status. On the line, we will crown one of those tonight. Elbow strike right to the back. Into the cover. 1, 2. It's been a grueling match so far. The time limit does not give indication of how much effort these women have put into this. Any move could be the last. Any move could be the last straw that breaks the camel's back. I got a feeling we're in the end game of this 6-way scramble match. 5 falls to a finish. 1 fall to go. 9 minutes on the clock. Leg drop right to the inside of the leg. The knee pad will provide minimal protection there. Oh, look at that. Springboard drop kick. The leg strength of the Rabbit Wrestler. She's feeling it. She wants to do a bunny hop. Extreme. Is that going to get her the gold? 1, 2, 3. It does. Bunny hop extreme for the win. And we have a new Triple Crown champion, Joshi champion, Joshi Tag Team champion, and now Canadian National Champion. Make it official.
Here's your winner, and the new Canadian National Champion, Usa-chan.
Unbelievable victory for Usa-chan. Congratulations. All right, stay tuned next week. We're going to start the build to our season finale. Make sure you're subscribed so you never miss an episode. Korede, kimarida.